Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am back in CAS and I'm going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. And I've done this a couple times, but I am actually sitting down and doing the best possible one I can do with a limited amount of time. So today I'm actually going to be making each Taylor Swift era in CAS. I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan, have been my entire life. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm doing all of this by memory. So there might be a few things that are off or a little bit like different, but I'm going to do the best I can from memory. So here we go. First up, I'm doing obviously her first album, the debut album, which is the classic cowboy boots, like the blue dress, the long curly hair, the classic debut Taylor. I came out in like what, 2006? I was like 8 at the time. I listened to it, but I wasn't crazy about it because I did listen to a lot of country. So this really wasn't when my love of Taylor Swift kind of came to be. It was more in this era, the Fearless era, which is definitely my favorite. I think my favorite song off her debut album was probably A Place in This World, which is the song she wrote when she was 14. But this one for Fearless, my favorite song off Fearless is White Horse. I actually sang this for like a show once when I was like really young. So like I have a very deep connection to this song because I've performed it. So I thought for this era I would try and remake the dress from Love Story. If you guys remember, like in the music video she has this beautiful updo and she's like singing to Romeo, and it's just like so good and like so well done. So I'm kind of trying to toy around with something that would kind of get the sleeves, because if you guys remember she has like the off the shoulder sleeves and the very like renaissance-y type outfit and like updo. So I'm kind of playing around with dresses, obviously with the iconic like white slash cream color. It's just really cute, and I just like, oh, I love it. Next is Speak Now, which is such an iconic era in Taylor history. I mean, they all are, but like in particular, if you guys remember her tour, she always wore a lot of purple. I like that iconic purple dress. She always had like her hair and like a ponytail, like super iconic. So that is kind of the look that I am remaking. It was hard for me to get an exact match just from what I had, because I'm trying to like do this unplanned and just trying to see what I can make with what I already have. But if I probably would have like prepared this, I probably would have found something better. But once again, like I'm working with what I have. Speak Now is so iconic. I think my favorite song off Speak Now is probably Sparks Fly, which is just so iconic. I remember getting the album and looking in like the lyric area, and it's just like her in front of like a car light or like a headlight and like the rain, and it was just so iconic, and it's just such a good song. It's honestly a really good album too, but like Sparks Fly is just legendary. So of course you have like the long curly hair because she was still rocking the long curly hair at that point. Then you have your purple dress, and I think I'm just trying to match something um up, but of course you have to put it in a ponytail, and like I wish I had something in cast that would match like the writing on her arm, because remember how she'd always like write like quotes and song lyrics and like draw the number 13 on her arm and stuff, but like, so I'm gonna probably have to look for that. Next is Red, which is, I'm gonna say all of them are iconic, but like Red is just, any Taylor Swift fan knows that Red is just like iconic. And honestly, if I had something in cast that would give a Grammy trophy as an accessory, she would have had it for this era, because she should have had it. But of course, for this, I'm doing the iconic short shorts and like the hat and like the red lip, and it's just like, Red is so iconic. My favorite song off this album is either All Too Well, which is just sad, or Come Back Be Here. Red Within itself, I think, was just, it's such a turning point for like everyone, because like this is when she really started doing pop, mostly pop, and that's when like I like started high school, so like it was just a big time for everyone. Next is 1989, which might be my favorite Taylor era. Mostly because like at this point I was in high school, riding around with the car with my friends, listening to Taylor Swift 1989. Like, it was just so iconic, and like all the songs are so good. My cat is sitting next to me. She's super excited too. I don't know if you can hear her purring. She also likes 1989. My favorite song off this album is either Wildest Dreams, which that video is so well done, or I Know Places, which I think deserved a video, but you know, that's a whole other thing. But yeah, obviously like the short curly bob or like the straight bob, you know, she just had really short hair during this era. A lot of glitter, really girly, really like cute put together outfits. Very well done era. So I'm kind of toying around with different outfits here. It was kind of hard to just like make something that would just staple as like the 1999 era, because like I feel like for all the other ones it's so easy, like for with red, like if you wear the like a black hat and like black shorts, you're gonna know it's red era. So it was a little bit harder to do that for 1989. Oh, my cat has sneezed. Obviously for Reputation we're going emo. Like that's just how that works. Reputation was such an iconic era. But before we do that, if you guys remember, she did a magazine shoot. It might have been for Rolling Stone. I could be wrong. Once again, I'm not checking, but she wore that exact dress, which is also the exact dress that Joy from Red Velvet wore in the Peekaboo music video, which I thought was so iconic because like my worlds are colliding. But yeah, Reputation. Obviously, we have to do something black and glittery with that dark lip. Oh, Reputation was so iconic. Okay, I can't talk about Reputation without talking about my story. I went to the Reputation Stadium tour with two of my friends. We were wearing these like light up tutus for like our outfits, and we were walking around the venue, and actually Taylor Nation came up to us and was like, "Oh my god, like where are you guys like sitting?" And we were up in like the rafters, and they gave us pit tickets for free, so we were actually in Snake Pit. I totally just glanced over Lover, but basically just rainbow colored things. Obviously next is Folkmore, which is like the last two albums, which are very much alike. Obviously we're gonna have like the curly like buns, and then something very foresty, very like indie vibes, which I'm like kind of toying around with. But yeah, my favorite song off Reputations, definitely Don't Blame Me. My favorite song off Lover, that's really hard. Probably Death by a Thousand Cuts. Yeah, my favorite song off Folklore, probably August, definitely August, and then Evermore is Gold Rush. I really like Gold Rush. But yeah, this one was kind of hard because there's just so many different vibes. Very like foresty, rainy, like almost like dark academia type vibes. Um, like definitely like aesthetic wise. But I settled on like a dress, kind of like a farm peasanty dress, and just some boots because I thought that was just the vibe. So yeah, here we have our debut. We have Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation, Lover, and Folkmore. So there you guys go. If you guys would like to see more, let me know, and thanks for watching.